What's up guys, Marco Flores here with Nerd in the Bay. Checking out a game called Dwarf Village, Dwarf Fortress RPG. It's a little bit of a long name, but yeah, we definitely will get into it. But guys, if you guys are interested in mobile games whatsoever, I do a series called Intro to Mobile Games. I've done it for a few years now, or at least like 5 years, 4 or 5 years. But if you guys are interested in mobile games, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as hit that bell notification, just so you can get all the updates from Nerd in the Bay and the channel. We do a variety of videos ranging from video games to martial arts to discussion topics on comics, movies, anime, you name it. So you guys like variety in a channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as hit that bell notification. So right now they're telling us to plant seeds for our farm here, just so we can have food. That I think we can essentially make some sort of food item. So this game is doing like step by step by step by step. So you have a little bit of town building, you have a little bit of I'm not sure if you're like playing the market as well, like, you know, stocks or whatever, but you're crafting items, but you're getting those items from like the farmlands and just raising crops, and then essentially at the end of it you're doing battles with, you know, like opponents or enemies, monsters, what have you. So it's kind of multi-layered in a sense. So right now they just want us to just cook up something to be able to create an item, and then you basically do that same thing for you know, just whatever equipment that you want to get. So like having like leather, that sort of thing, or, you know, iron. So a blacksmith will have to make stuff. So yeah, it's a step-by-step process when it comes to making whatever you're trying to make. And then here you're looking at your skills, you're seeing like what you can equip, and, like, you know, equipment wise, and then as well as like skill wise for your team of dwarves, because I guess essentially you're going to be having a team of dwarves, like 4 or 5. And then you can see right here, you're going like the usual mobile RPG is going like stage by stage to be able to complete the map, and then you move on to the next map. So we're starting off with the first stage. Shows off the enemy type, and then as well as the type of rewards or gear or items that you may come across as you continue to play through the game. So we start off with one dwarf, and then you have your one enemy. So the controls of this game is basically you tap on anywhere on the screen basically to be able to position your dwarf, and then it does auto attacking, and then you also have your skills on the bottom right. And then I believe the top middle says like how many rounds of enemies are going to be coming around. So this stage only has like 1 round of enemies. So we beat the one enemy, and then we finished that stage. And then you just grab whatever rewards that you get. You can like take all, or just take some specific ones, and then bring that back to the village to be able to craft, be able to craft whatever you're once again crafting. And then I believe, you know, it gets a little grindy in a sense if you're trying to get a specific item, and if you need that specific item to be able to craft a specific thing. So that's when the repetitiveness kind of comes in play. You can also buy your crops, buy your items as well, so you don't need to essentially just grind it out. But I think it'd be a good idea to be able to do that, or do that and buy some of the crops or just items that you need to be able to make that item, or craft that certain like food, drink, whatever, what have you. And then once they're done, you go in and collect them. So essentially what I'm going to do is basically just build a good base of pumpkins. I guess we're growing pumpkins. Is that what we're doing? Or tomatoes? So I don't run out right away. So that farmland is going to be pretty active as I continue to just delve into, or not delve into, but like to be able to just get to know the town and how things work. So I have a second item, so I can start growing that. I can either buy that or see if I can conjure up something. Pumpkin juice. So you have choices here. You can either craft your items or buy them. I would say do a mixture of both if you're trying to make the next level or the new item. If you don't want to like use the time to grind, and you know, each of the items that may drop that's the thing, it may drop. It's not a guarantee that it will. So you may want to do like half and half, like grind out stages, but at the same time just buy the item as well, just so you get closer to be able to build or craft whatever item that you're looking for. All right, let's see what else. So here essentially what we're doing is we're growing the pumpkins or whatever, and then we're gonna essentially sell that to the shop. So that's how our income is coming along. Not just the battles, it's also just crafting items and then selling it to the merchant with our big pot, our witch pot, as it looks like. So once again, you are doing multiple things, almost the same time, but it's like you're multitasking and going back and forth of what you want to do, and at the same time looking at your skills, see what works for you, what's your play style. If you want to be like the big damage or rapid damage or be evasive. But eventually, as you progress through the game, then you're gonna unlock those rest of those characters, and then they'll be added to your team. Either added to your team, or you can rotate the character to be different people. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on, but once you get the hang of it, then you got it. But there's just a lot of steps to take once you get to whatever the destination is. There's a lot of steps to be able to do that first, and then get what you want to get. So essentially, I just want to build a team, so I need to build up this guy, this first character, and then once I have the money, or either the money or the levels, then I can, give him a partner and all that stuff. All right, let's see. So now we're doing a little bit of grinding, a little bit of a hustle. Build the pumpkins and sell them. Have the money to buy other items, or buy different types of like crops to grow. Because I believe that the different types of crops that you have, then some are more worth than others. So you're kind of playing the market at the same time. You're doing battles. You're dealing with like a rotating economy. There's a lot going on. All right, so we have one round, and then we have two enemies right now. So here you want to use your abilities as much as possible, because these guys are doing damage. Not that much, but it does build up. So you definitely do want to kind of spam that ability as much as you can once it's ready to be used again. There you go, victory. So this game in its core, there's a lot of layers to it. At the same time, it's pretty straightforward in terms of its battles. It's like, okay, yeah, we'll just place the character there, spam your abilities, and then once you like finish the battle, then grab your loot, that sort of thing. You're kind of doing that in rotation. So in a way, it doesn't stand out from the other games that are out there. At the same time, it's using the formula that works. That's what I want to say. And I'm a fan of just the numbers of like, hey, yeah, you did that much damage, or you're not getting hit as hard as you think. So I just like seeing those numbers fly up, and spamming those abilities. So yeah, there's something for everybody if you want to be focused on the economy part or just doing the battles. So I'm kind of interested how how the once the party starts getting together, how frantic it is trying to position characters to where they should be, or where they want to go, doing the abilities. So it's going to be a lot more hectic once I have like a full party or something. And then you can not spam, but like you can do the levels multiple times, just so you can get the crops or the rewards of the things that you need to be able to just move on to the next stage of progression, whatever that looks like. So I can sell some carrots, but not all of it. I have some. But I think the tip here is just keep growing something, no matter what it is. Whether it's like, your level 1 pumpkin, or once you get there up in levels, then like the more expensive stuff, but have like an abundance of expensive like crafting items, and then you can sell that and then get the gold. You have the gold. Once you have the gold, you can use that gold to buy the items, or if you can craft those items exactly, then yeah. Alright, so that should be finishing up sometime soon. You look at the rest of the town. So I need to equip some gear on this person, if they let me. If not, just focus on what the abilities I would like to use. Alright, going back into battle. I'm going back to I believe stage 1. Stage 2 maybe. Yeah, this is probably stage 2. So I'm able to take the hits much better and deal much more damage. So like leveling up the skills is a must, because we don't know what determines how you level up exactly. There's not exactly showing like an experience bar where we see if like full up, and then you can gain a level, or if it's just a specific number that you need, or specific number of battles. We don't know. We don't know exactly. But all I know is I'm doing much better damage than I was the previous fights. And then victory right there. So they can't handle me at this moment, so just grab everything and anything that you can, and just and then repeat that cycle. So that's very much it for Dwarf Village, Dwarf Fortress RPG. This is still a long name. Guys, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and then we'll see you guys next time for the next video. All right? Peace, guys.